Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Praise Asalu or King Asalu back with another video. This is your first time seeing me. I am a full-time content creator, but also full-time college student. I'm just trying to see my way through the world and just share that with you guys. It's been like 2 weeks. Okay, I understand. I do this a lot. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna make an excuse, but I'm just like telling y'all what's up. You feel me? School, traveling. Literally these past 2 weeks, I went to Coachella. I had a vlog planned, and that vlog disappeared from my hard drive. I went to LA for my boy's birthday. Coachella. Met up with some brands. Did some content out there. If y'all want to see that, go to my Instagram, you feel me? I was there for almost a week and a half. Hit Coachella for the first time. It was actually pretty cool. Then after that, I came home for a day. Then I jumped to DR. I had a pretty cool time there, but it was very okay, not going. But now we are home and I'm still not even settled in. My bags are still very much so full. There's clothes everywhere in my room. But I wanted to make this video because it was something that like just came to my head and I didn't want to just sit on it and forget it. My homie said I should just record and just get straight to it. So that's exactly what I'm finna do. So today we're talking about like one way that you could change your life. I'm gonna probably make a series of this because there's a bunch of things that you can do that are little steps that can help change your life for the better. But in this case, it's about what you're bringing in. But in this case, it's about your input and like your output, if that makes sense. What you type into a computer is exactly what it's gonna do. So in this case, imagine yourself, everything that you're bringing in terms of media-wise. This is like the biggest thing that a lot of people tend to not really realize, that everything around you, everything that you're constantly seeing or constantly emerging yourself into, emerging into has an effect on you. There's constant things that we don't even realize that have our attention, and that can literally change like the course of your life. Because if you're constantly seeing these things on social media, TV, or even listening to, you don't even know that they're affecting you. For example, right? If you're on social media all the time, listen, I'm not here to bash nobody, because everybody has their vices. But if you're on social media all the time and you follow these pages that are really only posting things that are not of value, that's what's gonna start to fill your brain. If you're following like the Shade Room or World Star, I don't even know if World Star's still a thing. But pages like that, when you're constantly seeing, oh, what the new celebrity is doing or some new sneaker or whatever, you're gonna be worried about a bunch of materialistic, bunch of nonsense that has no value to your life. What is the celebrity's newest, I don't know, car have to do with what you got going on when you have a whole 9 to 5 to go to, or you have a whole house to clean? You feel me? It's being really particular about the things that you're constantly giving your attention to. Social media, it can be a great tool. You can follow a bunch of people that in turn show you how to move better. I feel like I'm one of those people, and I got some homies that are too. But if you're following things that are of no value, then that's what you're gonna be starting to put out. And the same thing with TV. People don't understand that a lot of the time we spend on TV, binge watching shows, don't get me wrong, I love to just lay down, just watch a TV show for like a day with my shawty, even by myself. I love Last Chance too, that's my show. But all that time we could be spending on TV, we could easily be putting into the gym, whatever work you got going on, creating if you want to really create. We spend a lot of time on things that don't deserve it. So like I said, the thing that you're inputting, oh, if I'm binge watching a season of Netflix in one day, all I'm gonna put out is whatever I'm watching on Netflix, and that's not important, to be honest. All of that is fictional, besides Last Chance U. And then your music, like bro, I don't think people understand the impact, like the music that you, or not even just the music, the things that you listen to, any like sounds or stuff like that, because I know a ton of people that are constantly like just being my homies and stuff, that are constantly like saying TikTok sounds and stuff like that because it's just stuck in their head. Not because they want it to be, but it's just something that like pops in their head because of how much they're on it. So if you're constantly filling yourself with TikToks and stuff like that, what you gonna be thinking about? TikToks. And if you're constantly filling yourself with music that really just adds no value, that is talking about smashing one girl or doing one drug or spending some type of bread, what you think you're constantly gonna be thinking about, you feel me? When you're particular about what you like allow into you, it's definitely what changes like everything around you. Your reality is what you make it. If you're filling yourself with things that are of value, like you're listening to motivational podcasts or reading in general, listening to audiobooks, listening to music that honestly has value, like that is speaking of truth and not of stupid stuff that is not important in this world, then you'll start to think like that. If you're not putting your time into things that are gonna waste it and put your energy into things that are gonna help you grow, then obviously you're gonna see that change around you, you feel me? It's so easy to get caught in this rat race. Like someone DM'd me, and I'm gonna put what she said on the screen because it was pretty important, but like there's a constant rat race that we fall into in this world and this society. But if you are able to step outside and realize, yo, I was just moving how everybody else is moving, and I want to change that, you're gonna be set for the better. This is a little thing that can go a long way. Watching what you can go with eats too. Watching what you eat, watching what you drink, watching what you see, all of that plays a big part in who you are as a person. So if you're gonna be serious about wanting to change for the better, or if you're serious about wanting to start creating, or serious about being that person you always wanted to be, then why don't you make the changes to do so? Now I'm going to talk. I'm not going to act like I'm the best person in the world that I can solve all my problems, because I definitely can't. I be struggling half the time, and I thank God because I'm happy my problems are my problems, you feel me? But at the same time, when you have that realization that you're not perfect and you have things you could work on, and you actually strive to work on those things, that's when you're already one step further. It's pretty big to have self-awareness. Self-awareness is where it all starts. It's about actually acting on that awareness then. Because if you don't, then what's the point of everything, you feel me? If you want better for yourself, watch better, or I don't know, input better so you can output better. That's not quotable at all. Don't quote me on that. Just on a personal note, so it's not feeling like I'm coming at people or anything. I know personally, when I changed my music taste, like I said in the last video, I stopped cursing, or I stopped thinking about sex, drugs, money, things that I don't need, things that don't hold value to me. I stopped thinking about that stuff because I wasn't hearing it all the time. I started listening to gospel music, started listening to rap that was made by Christians and stuff like that. Yeah, it may seem corny because that's how everything is in this world. If it's not like cool, and it's corny, but those are the things that help me out, I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? I stopped constantly watching TV. I stopped getting alerts from basketball or Bleacher Report, because I know I can get lost in watching basketball highlights all day or football highlights all day. In reality, all that information means nothing to me. Why do I care how much a new NBA player got his contract or whatever, you feel me? Yeah, that's cool, good for that boy, but you feel me? I got my own problems right here. It's like literally like delegating what comes my way, and you can do that with your phones. Like the notifications you get, you know, you could be doing something important and then you get a notification that just tracks you back like 10, 20, even 30 minutes, bro. So just shutting off your notifications or just changing what has access to you, it goes a long way. But it's really up to you at the end of the day. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's gonna happen like that. But in reality, if you really want those changes to happen, it's really up to you to make it happen. Hopefully this helps someone. And I'm gonna just start making these videos more sporadically instead of just trying to wait and make cinematic stuff all the time, because in my head, I've been wanting to make movies for vlogs and stuff like that, but sometimes you gotta sit down and talk to the camera. So that's me doing that. I'm gonna try to get this up like right now too. So I'm gonna catch y'all.